Obviously, devastating news. I'm heartbroken, speechless, like gutted. We've been working so hard over here, everyone in this camp, and I just feel bad for everyone involved in this event, the whole undercard. This opportunity has been ripped from.
Mike Tyson finally spoke out after reports surfaced that his fight with Jake Paul had been rescheduled. Most Valuable Promotions said on Friday that Tyson would need medical care due to an ulcer flare-up, which is why the fight that was initially set for July 20th will now take place on a later date. It was medical specialist advice, according to Tyson, to lighten my training for a few weeks to rest and recover, which is what caused the delay. Most Valuable Promotions said in a statement both Mike and Jake are in agreement that it is only fair to ensure that both athletes have equal training time to prepare for this important match and are able to compete at the highest level. We fully support Mike in taking the necessary time to allow him to perform at the level he expects of himself. They also confirmed that the boxing showdown is still set to take place at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. However, the eagerly anticipated event has been rescheduled for a later date this year. Tyson, at the age of 57, sought medical assistance recently when he encountered a bout of dizziness and nausea during
Health first and foremost. Love that guy. I have so much respect for him, and I want Mike to be healthy. And he says he still is going to knock me out, and I bought myself some time. So Mike is still talking.
Promptly attended to the situation. Tyson exhibited symptoms of vomiting, weakness, and dizziness, and was subsequently transported to a nearby hospital by the Los Angeles Fire Department. Moreover, Tyson has been told to take a break from his rigorous training regimen, even though he later claimed in a social media post that he felt 100%. Tyson said in a statement on Friday, "I want to thank my fans around the world for their support and understanding during this time. My body is in better overall shape than it has been since the 1990s, and I will be back to my full training schedule soon." Paul said he's fully on board with the delay, so Mike Tyson has no excuses come fight night. He added, "My fans know I don't want to face Iron Mike at anything but his best. But let there be no mistake, when he steps into the ring with me, I will be ready to claim my dog." With a sensational finish, Paul versus Tyson will be one for the ages, and I promise to bring my best for this once-in-a-lifetime matchup. Following the revelation.
But Mike, if you want to do this, like you said, behind closed doors, behind the scenes, you've said you want to do this in Q4. You just need a little bit of time. So I'm ready whenever you are. This is too big of an opportunity. I think this fight's going to change the world, and I turn all my L's into W's. That's a motto I live by. The universe makes no mistakes, so let's see what's in store. But sorry this didn't work out. To everyone, the fans. Love
Tyson's well-being above all else. Paul referred to the news as devastating because all of the undercard bouts were postponed. Then he reiterated the message Tyson sent to him: "This may have bought you some time, but in the end he will still be knocked out." Paul's reaction to the scenario exuded unexpected sophistication, a quality Tyson also demonstrated to a considerable extent. Despite their mutual respect, Tyson harbored an undeniable desire to engage in combat with Paul, but this is not it. Jake Paul added, "Obviously devastating news. I'm heartbroken. I'm speechless and gutted. We've been working so hard over here." He went on to convey his heartfelt sorrow for the members of his training team, as well as all others, including fellow fighters who were impacted by the incident. Paul said, "I just feel bad for everyone involved in this event, the whole undercard. This whole opportunity has been ripped from us." Nevertheless, he conceded his desire for Tyson's improved well-being, even as his adversary persisted in disparaging remarks. Despite Tyson's ailment, Paul mentioned that he values Mike's health above all else and expressed his love and respect for him. He noted that he wants Mike to remain healthy, and despite Mike saying he still intends to knock him out, Paul feels he has bought himself some time. This upcoming match promises to be an intriguing spectacle, particularly given the significant age difference between the contenders. Paul, a youthful 27-year-old, is set to square off against the seasoned 57-year-old Tyson. However, Tyson's storied achievements within the boxing realm undoubtedly establish his undeniable prowess and merit in the ring. Tyson, a seasoned former world champion, boasting a remarkable 50-6-2 career record, stands as a formidable figure in the ring. On the other hand, Paul, with a modest 9-1 record, has tasted his share of victories. However, squaring off against Tyson, even in a more relaxed setting like this fight, promises to be a true trial of skill and resilience. Meanwhile, Jake Paul has declared that he loves and has so much respect for the heavyweight great. Jake Paul stated that if Mike still wants to go through with the fight, as he has expressed privately, he is ready whenever Mike is. He emphasized the significance of the opportunity, believing that the fight would be world-changing. Paul mentioned his motto of turning losses into wins and his belief that the universe makes no mistakes, expressing regret that the fight didn't work out this time. The delay in the fight has cast doubt over numerous other matches. Katie Taylor, the light welterweight champion, was scheduled for a rematch with Amanda Serrano on the same evening. However, it's expected that this bout, along with the entire card, will also be rescheduled. Tyson said, "Unfortunately, due to my ulcer flare-up, I have been advised by my doctor to lighten my training for a few weeks to rest and recover." British YouTuber turned pugilist KSI found himself taken aback upon receiving news of the delay in the highly anticipated bout between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. KSI laughed hysterically at the expense of the problem child. He made a hilarious comment in response to the announcement. KSI and Jake Paul stand as arch rivals, their animosity towards one another reverberating loudly. Curiously, the Brit collaborates in a business venture with his older sibling, adding a layer of complexity to their relationship. Yet, amidst the confusion, one certainty remains: the clash between the problem child and a nightmare will inevitably escalate into a showdown. Jake Paul, known for his quick comebacks and confidence, wasted no time addressing Xi's jibes. He took to X with a bold proposition. Xi's coach saying he is over 200 pounds right now, so no weight excuses. Let's run it for July 20th. And then Paul versus Tyson in October or November. This tweet not only threw down the gauntlet, but also suggested a packed fighting schedule for Paul with a potential bout against KSI before facing Tyson later in the year. The suggestion that KSI might use weight as an excuse was a clear taunt aimed at pushing KSI into accepting the challenge. KSI, equally confident and never one to back down, responded with his own sharp retort. He dismissed Paul's challenge with a counter-proposal: "I've already got a fight lined up in August. Instead of you fighting an old agey person at the end of the year, no one wants to see this fight me in December." Instead, Xi's response not only questioned the appeal of Paul fighting an older opponent like Tyson, but also suggested a December showdown, providing ample time for both fighters to prepare and eliminate any excuses related to weight or scheduling conflicts. Paul, maintaining his combative stance, replied with another tweet mocking Xi's appearance and reiterating his schedule: "I just gave KSI and his forehead the opportunity again for July. He said he's fighting in August, cool on fighting in October, November, February. It is 200 bits. MSG NYC get it done." Most valuable promotions by proposing a fight in February at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Paul aimed to keep the momentum going and set a concrete plan, pushing KSI to commit. His mentioned most valuable promotions highlighted his seriousness about making the fight happen. KSI, in his characteristic blunt style, called out Paul for changing the weight class requirements and questioning his true intentions. "You asked for 185 JQ fraudulent. The old folks home has run out of options. This is all just noise. You don't really want to fight December. Let's run it at 185, no excuses." This tweet cut through the noise, bringing the focus back to the core issue: the weight class and the fight's timing. Xi's insistence on a December fight, 185 loose, challenged Paul's credibility and seriousness about wanting to fight. The exchange between Jake Paul and KSI has not only entertained their fans, but also heightened the anticipation for a potential fight. The back and forth has showcased their personalities, competitive spirits, and marketing acumen, making any future bout between them a highly anticipated event. While this fight with Jake Paul has been delayed, Mike Tyson has revealed a strong desire to face off against Anthony Joshua. Despite his health concerns, it appears that Tyson is fixated on a larger spectacle. At 57 years young, Tyson refuses to yield to the passing of time despite recent health challenges, postponing his comeback. The boxing legend stands resolute. The notion of facing off against Joshua, a two-time world champion in his own right, ignites. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications so that you never miss out on videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.